Hey bros, I'm Frank. This is another episode of Nerf Stereotypes. In this episode, we're covering the Zambie Slayer, or I should say the extreme Zambie Slayer. That kind of treads the line of HVZ to, losing grip of reality and assuming a zombie apocalypse is around the corner. But that's fun.
What up, bros? I am the Zambie Slayer. I've kitted out to defend myself against the zombies. This mask is optimized for both air filtration and communication within my squad, so I know you can understand me very well. So I'm gonna go over my gear. I'm actually going to take my mask off. I know you guys can hear me well, but it just, hypothetically, let's just say I'm overheating, which I'm not, because it's room temperature here. I'm preparing for the Florida Everglades. For the sake of argument, let's just take it off and say maybe, hypothetically, I'm overheating.
I was blind, now I can see. So when it's game time, I'll figure out how to use that mask. And obviously I was trolling. I'm not going to record my audio through a mask. What do I look like, some kind of amateur? But back to my loadout, starting out with the blaster. I'm using a modulus because it's sweet and it's tactically white, which matches my uniform. Just in the event of, a snowstorm coming before the zombies. Given my location in Southwest Florida, I find that unlikely, but you never know. I mean, let's look at the odds of the zombies coming. So if they come, then it's probably snowing anyways because 1 in a million odds happen at the same time. That's how statistics work. Or wait, do they multiply and not subtract? I don't know. The modulus is great because it's semi-auto flywheel. It has a nice capacity with the 35 round drum. Worst case scenario, I get EMP'd, then this blaster might not work so well, and I don't have a spring backup. Let's hope these zombies don't, get fused with AI and just EMP us and then zombie slay us. That would be awful. Modulus barrel extension up front. I'm not concerned with long range action. If you're beyond 100 yards, I'm not engaging that zombie anyways because I don't care, but it's actually just to hold the 2 chainsaws. Why 2? Because it's twice as better as 1, obviously, and I can go for the double kill. Up top, 2 modulus shields because, they're tactical. They can go down, and then they go up for a nice zombie blood blocking action. Moving back the 35 round drum because who has time to reload, really? I mean, come on. I don't have the gear for that, so let's just have a really big bag. Over here is the Rebel laser sight, which is pretty cool. It helps you hip fire, so you just turn on your laser. Oh! Okay, well it doesn't really help, but it looks cool and, peace of mind for it's mostly for the 10% hip fire bonus accuracy. Come on, it doesn't actually work. Then in the back, the white worker stock because it's white and it matches, and that's why. So that's the blaster that helps me slay zombies, assuming I don't get EMP'd. And if I get EMP'd, we're all screwed, bros. If the zombies are that iteration of the hypothetical theory, that would suck. And if it comes to that, I can always deploy my tactical, sword, the foam. That will definitely help kill a zombie. Try to EMP melee. Oh yeah, you can't. If not a zombie slayer, it could be a fly swatter, because those guys are annoying during the apocalypse. So that's the blaster. Now I'm going to go over my gear. This is my contamination suit. The purpose of this is to be able to have a nice zip-off thing that I can, if I'm contaminated with zombie blood, of course, their virus can be transmitted through blood if it gets into an open wound or my mouth or my eyes. So this one-piece zip-up cover-all thing just covers everything. So if any zombie blood gets on me, if any ickiness gets on me, I can just strip this off super fast and it doesn't get inside me. And that's mated, of course, with a 3M respirator. This is a full seal one that completely seals in the eyes and mouth. Some people only get the bottom ones, which are great for certain applications, but not like a gas attack, because that stuff gets into your eyes. If you've seen tear gas, that stuff sucks, man. So this will help, prevent stuff similar to that. I don't know if it blocks tear gas, but maybe. And it gives you a good reason to be like, let's cook. Getting to my backpack, this guy is a Camelback backpack. It's awesome because, it's designed for long-term use, nice and stable. It has all these little straps to hold it real close to my body, which is awesome. Carries water, added bonus, and I also carry a bunch of Nerf mags back there. Nice storage, and the black matches my, all my other black gear, so I'm kind of black and white. It looks pretty cool. Style points are important when our species is on the brink of extinction. I mean, come on. Down below is a sock belt. You could just rip off the socks and throw those at the zombies. If they're HVZ zombies, that's pretty effective at disabling them. If they're not, you can just throw a sock at them. I don't think that'll disable them, but you can try. And from a distance, they look like that grenader belt you have on in Halo, so like other humans that might be attacking you, they'll be like, whoa, that dude has a grenade belt. Let's totally not attack him. Secondary purpose of the gas mask. Would you shoot at a guy with a gas mask on? No, because, I don't know, science. Then around the back, I have a tactical fanny pack, which is conveniently black, just like my background, so you can't see it. In the fanny pack, I have a basic med kit and a nice trauma kit, along with a backup cell phone in case the cell phone towers are still, operational and we didn't get EMP'd. Yeah, so that is pretty much all my gear. I pretty much watched a few television shows and said, okay, this is what zombies would be like, designed my loadout and then went out and played. I did not realize HVZ and Nerf is a little bit different than like zombie apocalypse HVZ, because then it's really humans versus zombies, not like, oh, we're playing a game. But I had to makeshift it for Nerf with a toy. Still super fun, and you know, running around campus, you get a few cool looks, you know, picking up the ladies. They won't go out with you if they don't look at you. So if everybody looks at you, which, come on, you see somebody in a white suit and a gas mask, everybody looks at them. Some of them slightly alarmed, I don't know why, but then everybody's looking, so you'll be like, hey, increasing the likelihood of a date. I guess if everybody dies during a Zambie apocalypse, that's kind of a moot point. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So that's my gear. Hopefully you learned something. And when the Zambie apocalypse comes, and it is a when, not an if, you know, let's all gang up and run around and slay zombies together, stronger in number, until the humans start turning on each other. Then it's survival of the fittest. Plus the zombies, HVHVZ. Oh dear, oh dear. But seriously, if they EMP us, we're all completely f***ed. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Maybe I'll go change out to a Springer. Yeah, dude, bro, I think it's pretty likely that we're gonna get EMP'd when the zombies come. So can you loan me a Springer for the next, like, 30 years? What do you mean change out of my costume? I can change. You don't have to call it a costume. They're my clothes. It's not a costume. You can't change out of a costume. You change out of your costume, jeans. What kind of costume is that? Well, of course I'm not wearing anything underneath it. It's designed to keep things out. Of course it keeps heat in. I'm hot. I thought it was like a tuxedo. You don't wear anything underneath it. What, you wear clothes under a tuxedo? Okay, yeah, now you're just messing with me. Of course. You know, you're kind of weird. That is the extreme Zambie Slayer. Perhaps not the most effective HVZ player, but, you know, slaying zombies, like real zombies, I can't even make that argument. That's just hilarious. And yeah, if you couldn't tell, the Nerf Stereotypes series has kind of transcended its original purpose of articulating actual stereotypes and actual people that nerf into kind of funny hypothetical like profiles. But Nerf Profiles is a lame series title, so I'm gonna keep Nerf Stereotypes. With this in mind, if you have any Nerf stereotypes you'd like me to cover in the future, leave a comment in this section below. I'm Frank, thanks for watching, and as always, stay tactical.